want to welcome you guys back to CafeNunez. We are now live at 240 West 35th Street. And I want to welcome you guys, to my show, The Peel Effect. We have a special guest today, Queen Stax. What's up, Queen Stax? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
And what borough are you repping from?
Coincidentally, I'm repping Queens, so I'm Queen from Queens.
The infamous Queen Stax is repping Queens to the fullest. This is an overall businesswoman. She's a model, she's an actress, and she's also a singer. So, Miss Queen Stax, tell us something about yourself that we would not know by looking at you.
Well, right off the bat, you would probably think that I'm like 5'6", 5'7". I'm actually 4'11", so don't judge my pictures. I'm a lot shorter in person.
Okay, listen, ain't nothing wrong with being short.
Oh, I love my height. I love being short. It is the best thing about me.
Absolutely. So tell me, what inspires you?
What inspires me?
Or who inspires you?
Who inspires me? Musically, let's see. I grew up listening to, Gladys Knight, Patti LaBelle.
Classic.
So, yeah, the classics. Okay. So I like, real musicians, real artists, women who, come from nothing to make something of themselves, to have that real voice, that, that singing in the backyard voice, that singing in your house while you're cleaning voice, that grew up singing on a church choir voice.
And that's some real singing. When you can sing without music in the background, when you can sing without backup singers and just...
Exactly.
Absolutely. That's the real deal. Are you signed under any type of labels, or are you just freelancing?
I'm just freelancing.
Okay, what do you do to find work for yourself?
Funny you say, Craigslist, believe it or not. But you gotta be careful. You gotta find the right people, because there's a lot of shady people out there. So you have to find that right one.
I hear a lot of positive with Craigslist. I also hear a lot of negative with Craigslist. But hey, if it floats your boat, if that's the way you get work, absolutely. If it works, it works.
Yeah, you just gotta be real careful out there.
Absolutely. I always tell models, especially up and coming models, anybody within the industry period, always Google. Do your research.
Yeah,
on
Google.
Anybody.
I
Google
do Better Business Bureau.
Criminal background
all
check,
of that.
Better Business Bureau. Do it all. You know what I mean? To get the correct information, so you won't.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Get that negative energy. How long you been in the industry?
Model-wise, throughout the past 3 years, but I started out as a party promoter when I was like 16, doing teen night parties, and then I grew up in Long Island, so that was the only thing that you could do outside of working in the mall or like at McDonald's. So I started promoting parties.
Cool. Besides your talent, tell us something that you like to do. Tell us some of your hobbies.
I
what do you do
started.
In your free time, should I say?
Good question. I actually started doing my own nails. I have really bad insomnia, so I don't really sleep at night. So I do things to make myself look pretty. So I do my nails, or I do my makeup, or I do my hair. So I started really getting into doing nails. Because, I started working as a waitress, and that's the one thing that most people pay attention to, are your hands. So I started doing nails. I figured out how to do acrylic. Once I got that done, I'm like, great, let's do something else. I started doing designs, and I started doing the rhinestones. Now my next big path will be airbrushing. So whenever I can get the money to buy my airbrushing machine, then it'll be a wrap, and I will never ever have to pay to get my nails done ever again.
And which is good, because you're always gonna save money. And hey, ain't nothing wrong with saving money.
Exactly, and I got me another little side hustle.
Okay. That's what I like to hear shit like that. You know what I mean? All right, Miss Queen Stax, tell the world your relationship status. Are you dating? Are you single? Are you celibate?
I am single.
You're single
by choice, yes.
Okay, by choice, which is nothing wrong with that. I'm pretty sure you're probably focusing on your career and focusing on your future, and then once you get that established and build your foundation, you will find that special.
Well, I'm not gonna find him; he's gonna find me. So
excuse me.
So if you out there, I'm waiting.
You heard her, fellas. If you out there, she's waiting. You better find her, because she's working on herself. As an overall businesswoman, what makes you stand out from the rest? From everybody that's in this industry, because it's like a competition. It's like everything's cutthroat. What makes you stand out sell yourself to me. Tell me why you should be booked for the next event.
Because not only am I, pretty and I'm talented, I'm very educated. I'm very intelligent. So no one's gonna try to beat me over the head.
Oh, and part of me, she is a dark chocolate drop. I'm dark and chocolate, so I'm always gonna big up to my dark and chocolate ladies. Sorry, go ahead.
That's right, dark and berry, sweet of the juice.
Ooh.
But yeah, I'm not just like the average model out there or like the average singer out there. I am hip to the industry. I know the ins and outs of the industry. I read a lot. I question everything. Most people are taught, not to question the boss. Not me. I was taught to ask questions. If you don't know nothing, ask.
Absolutely. Yeah, to me, there's no such thing as a dumb question. If you want to know anything, always ask.
Exactly, and open a book.
Absolutely. Broaden your horizons. Where do you see yourself within the next 10 years as far as the industry? Do you see yourself out of the industry? Do you see yourself building another foundation? What do you see yourself? Do you see yourself maybe owning your own business?
Well, I'm working towards owning my own foundation, primarily devoted to women of color, primarily the darker, because, in this industry, we are the obsolete. Even in entertainment industry as a whole, it's a negative connotation on being dark skinned. In movies, we're typecast as being angry and ghetto. And, in the beauty industry, being dark skinned is not something good. They always advertise bleaching your skin and being lighter. Love the skin you're in. I love being dark skinned.
They never advertise being natural. Be yourself. Natural hair, natural look.
Exactly.
Nowadays, I've noticed a lot of people like to disguise themselves.
Yeah, very fake.
Social media networking or just, in person.
Yeah. And it even goes the same way, even like when I do photo shoots, I ask the photographers, look, I don't need you to retouch my pictures. I want to retouch my own and do my own edits. Send me my files, send me the right of the way. I'll do it myself because you'll come across the photographer who likes to do airbrushing. He'll make me look like I'm 3 shades lighter.
Absolutely.
Or he'll
look fake.
Yeah, and adjust my body image. No. If I want to have a fatter ass, I know how to turn my body to make my ass look fat. If I want to make my boobs look big, I know how to adjust myself. I don't need you to airbrush and Photoshop because I want to look at the picture of me and say that that's me. I don't want to look at a picture and be like, who is this girl? Because I came across a photographer once, so that's what happened. I had a photo shoot. He touched up my pictures. If it wasn't for the shirt that I had on, I had no idea who the girl was.
Okay.
He altered my makeup.
Did not even look yourself.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
He altered my makeup.
Good.
Yeah, fixed my face, fixed my hair. I'm like, who is that girl?
Okay.
I have no idea who that is if it wasn't for the shirt I had on.
Okay. Have you ever had any schooling as far as higher education as far as within the modeling or acting or
nope.
No? Okay, so these are just you woke up one day, these were your talents, and you just perfected your craft.
Yeah, basically. I started singing at a young age in church and same as with acting. I recently came across with modeling, but I started singing in a church and doing church plays, and even in high school, elementary school I was in chorus. High school I was in our school musical rendition of Annie, and I got the leading role of Annie, which was phenomenal. Which I loved it. That pretty much put my foot in the door. And
that's a classic play, by the way.
I absolutely love it.
This day, 2013, that play is still on
I absolutely love it. I know it word for word. Everybody's part. So yeah, so it kind of put my foot in the door and made me think, maybe I can actually do this.
Absolutely.
So I did America's Got Talent about 2 years ago.
Okay.
Which was great. It was a great opportunity.
Yeah, great experience.
I got the call back to do the live audition, but I was too far away to come back to New York to do so. Okay. Well, unfortunately,
you got the call back. You took it that far. It was a great opportunity, a great experience. Keep trying. I'll keep trying.
I will.
They are having a casting again.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, with these TV shows, there's always a clause
absolutely
inside of the
contract.
There's always a waiver to it, and it comes to a point when you make it, but so far it's like, all right, there's a 5-year clause in it, okay, if you blow up within these next 2 years outside of the show, you're going to get my royalties. I don't want that because you didn't find me.
Yeah, you're right.
I found you. I came to you with my talent. You didn't find me. So you're not going to exploit my talent as it being as something that you created.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Are you on any social media networks? Are you on Twitter? Are you on Facebook?
I am on Twitter.
Instagram?
I'm
Let
on
the world
Facebook.
know what
I'm
you
on
on, where they
Instagram.
can follow you.
You can follow me on Instagram at Queen Stacks. That's KWEENSTACKS. You can follow me on Twitter at Enjoy the Ride Son. I also have another Twitter for Queen Stacks, and you can follow me on Facebook. My fan page is Introducing a Star, Queen Stacks.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's always available for all bookings. What's your email address?
My email address is introducingastar@gmail.com.
Once again, she is interested in all bookings. Please contact her as soon as possible. What is the email address again?
Introducingastar@gmail.com.
Nice. Queen Stacks, I want to thank you so much for being a special guest on the show.
Anytime.
And we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back. I'm your host, Shakira, and I want to welcome you guys to the Peel Effect. Bye. We are live at CafeNunez, 240 West 35th Street. Please come on out. We're here Industry Tuesday night from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Don't forget, happy hour from 5 to 8, shout out to June Tuesday. And also, please keep in mind we have the $5 raffle giveaway for the exclusive giant size bottle of Red Berry Ciroc came along with that. Thank you so much for coming out. Have a good night.